The spirit of this transmission right here, this video, this movie, this video is for everyone who's ever sat in a cubicle or a truck or a quiet office. And they felt like this quiet, screaming disconnect between the task at hand, like what you're working on, and the reason that your soul showed up on this planet. I mean, this video, one that I've got for you here today, it's for the artists. It's for the healers. It's for the thinkers. It's for the builders out there who are doing something that doesn't have like this neat job title. And you're just fucking exhausted of having to always explain at family gatherings what you do for a living. That's what this video is for. That's who this video is for. I mean, really, like this that we're about to talk about, this is for every single person out there who is standing at a crossroads, okay? You know, knowing that your current path is basically a dead end. You don't want to say that, but you feel the spirit of the matter. Feels like a dead end. But you're also scared shitless that the real path, your true path, it doesn't come with a paycheck or a 401k. So, yeah, if any of that hits home, and I'm sure it does for many of you, possibly all of you, then settle in, because we need to redefine a word today, and that word is work. So, what is it? What is work? Let's just rip that Band-Aid off right away, shall we? Well, the definition of work that we've all been conditioned to accept is basically one of the most elegant and soul-crushing lies that have ever been devised. I mean, like really, it's a masterpiece of social hypnosis. I mean, we think work is the thing that you do for a paycheck. It's the transaction, you know, it's the transaction. It's the trading of your life force for currency. You know, currency that we then use to buy things to distract us from the fact that we've just sold our soul. I mean, it's a beautiful closed loop system of anesthesia, basically. I mean, it really is. I mean, just look at the word itself, okay? Work, from an etymological standpoint. Let's get nerdy for a moment. I mean, if you dig into it, it's got a split personality. I mean, the old roots of the word point to definitions like action, you know, and deed and creation. But they also point to words like affliction and trouble and pain. And somehow, some way, we've collectively agreed to forget the first part and build our entire global economy around the second. I mean, we've made a religion around affliction. We basically worship at the altar of the grind. And it's an absolute absurdity. It really is. It's grown-ass adults playing this complex, high-stakes game of pretend, of make-believe. I mean, we put on these costumes, you know, suits, uniforms, name tags, and we go to these special buildings and we use this special language, you know, using words like synergize and like leverage and, you know, hey, let's circle back later. What the fuck? And we do this to convince each other that what we're doing is just oh so important. And then we go sit around in our little cubicle and have a good cry. I mean, it's like this massive consensual game of live action role playing, you know? And the goal is to see who can pretend the hardest. That's not work. That's not work. That's a job. And job and like the work, like the real work that we're supposed to be doing, that we came here into this life to do, those are two profoundly different things, y'all. I mean, you can have a job and never, for a single second of your life, do the work, the real work that you came here to do. Yet you can be unemployed, broke, and sitting in a room all by yourself and be doing the real work more intensely than any CEO on this planet. You know what I'm talking about. So, what is the work? What's the real work? What is that great work? that we're supposed to be doing here? Well, it's basically it's the sacred and often brutal process of choosing, well, not really that, okay, of closing, of closing the gap between who you are and who you're pretending to be. That's it. That's the whole game. It's the moment to moment conscious effort to bring your external reality into alignment with your internal undeniable truth. And it's an alchemical process. It is. But we've got to get something straight here, okay? Alchemy is not about turning actual literal lead into literal gold, okay? That was a metaphor the whole time. I mean, it was a clever code for the initiated. The truth of that matter is that lead is your personal density, okay? It's your trauma. It's your fear. It's your shame. It's your inherited bullshit. I mean, the lead is your wounds. As for the gold, though, that's your authentic self. That's your soul's signature frequency. It's your unique genius. It's your medicine. And the work, the great work that you came here to do, the work is your furnace. It's your furnace. And that furnace that you do your work in is the daily, thankless, unglamorous job of putting your own lead into that fire. It's the laborious and endless task of facing the parts of yourself that make you want to look away. It's stuff like having the conversation with that person that you've been avoiding. It's feeling the grief that you've been medicating. It's admitting where you were wrong. It's forgiving the unforgivable in yourself as well as others. It's telling the truth, especially when your ego's telling you to keep your mouth shut. That's it. That's what the real work is like. So that job that you have, that career, that's just a laboratory where you do it. So no, your job, your 9 to 5, that's not the work. The real work, the great work. Your job is your dojo. Okay? It's the training ground. I mean, that's one of many training grounds. There's so many different training grounds, but your job is one of them. But it doesn't have to be, especially when you've conquered that realm of your life and realize that that is not something that you came here to do. So it's like that difficult boss that you have, they're not your enemy. They're not. They're a sparring partner that was basically sent here by central casting to help you work on your relationship with authority and your own power. And the tedious, repetitive, and mind and soul numbing task that you're doing, it's not a punishment. It's your job. It's acting as a Zen master who's teaching you presence and meticulousness. And all those times when you think that you dropped the ball and you failed your coworkers and you think that your boss just gave you the evil eye. That's not a mark of shame. It's a lesson in humility and resilience that's delivered to you on a public stage so that you're forced to pay attention. So if you want to find your true work, not a new job or a new gig, that real work that like lights you up, because doing it feels like a endless orgasm of self-realization, of self-actualization, of being the highest, wisest, most loving versions of yourself. If that's the work that you want to do, you got to do this, okay? You got to do this. You got to, and this is weird to hear, I know, but you got to stop looking for your passion. I know that sounds strange, but you got to stop looking for your passion, because passion is fleeting. It is. It's an emotion. I mean, sure, it's a great way to start, but it's a terrible fuel source for a lifelong journey. It is. I mean, instead, you gotta realize what your real work should be by looking at your holy burden. I mean, you gotta look for your sacred obsessions. And you find those by asking questions like, what is that one problem in the world that breaks my heart so completely, that pisses me off so righteously that I can't not do something about it? You starting to recognize where I'm going with all this? You gotta figure out like what that thing is that you always find yourself trying to fix, to organize, to heal in every situation that you're in. Whether you're getting paid for it or not. What is that conversation that you keep having with yourself sound like, that keeps going on in your head over and over and over again? What is that conversation? Write that shit down. Burn that into your skin. Tattoo it on your dick. I don't care. Just put it somewhere where you will remember it, because that is a purpose of yours that is meant to be fulfilled. And the answers that you receive there, that's the scent of it. Okay? That's the breadcrumb trail. I mean, your life's real great work is figuring out how to take that holy burden and transform it into the vehicle that drives how you service others. But we got to get something straight here about this service thing, okay? Service isn't about being a martyr. It's not. It's not about self-sacrifice in the way that we've been taught. I mean, true service is basically, it's the overflow of your own healing. It's the overflow of your own healing. So it's like before you can service others, you got to do your own internal work, that great work. You got to face your demons. You got to integrate your shadow. And basically in doing so, you become a clearer channel, a cleaner channel. You become a vessel. And when you become that vessel, that's when the universe is finally able to use you for what it intended. So that's right, man. I mean, and ladies as well. Sorry I get crude every once in a while on here, but this is me. But yeah, the medicine that you concocted for your own wounds, it's going to become the medicine that you offer the world. It's going to become your product. It's going to become your service. But I can't lie, okay? I can't. I mean, your real work will almost always be terrifying. It will, because it's going to require you to become more visible. It will. It's going to demand that you use your real voice. It's going to ask you to take a stand. It's going to force you to disappoint people who you love and people who love you. It's going to require you to let go of the identity that you've so carefully constructed over the course of all these years, all these lifetimes that you've been doing the work of being you. I mean, for real, your real work is a constant process of ego death. It's the snake, shedding its skin over and over and over again. I mean, it's raw, it's uncomfortable, and it's absolutely necessary for growth. It is, and that's what we came here to do, is to grow, not die. I mean, for example, like, just take me. Like, I've spent years, I'm talking years, trapped inside this head of mine. I really have. I've been thinking, I've been analyzing, observing, creating these beautiful, complex architectures of understanding. This is where the individual human solar system was born. And I thought that was the work. And it felt good. It was fun. It was part of the work. It was part of the work. It was part of the work. But it wasn't all of it. That was just the blueprint. It was just the blueprint. I mean, the work, like the real work, the second half of that work is picking up the goddamn hammer and building the thing, building it, building everything that you've been thinking about. It's me taking the system, my life's work, my life's greatest purpose, and bringing it to you. There's a message at the end of this video. Read it. If it sounds like it's something that you would benefit from, holler at your boy. I mean, the second half of this great work that we're all doing, it's getting your hands dirty with reality. You got to step out of your cave. It's taking all those sublime philosophical truths that you've realized and making them so practical, so grounded that it can help somebody out there fix up their fucked up Tuesday. That is servicing others in a meaningful way. So yeah, we got to forget the job titles. Okay, we got to forget the career ladder. I mean, that's just the scaffolding. It's not the building. The building is you. I mean, the work, the real work that you were born to do, during this life of yours, it's right in front of you. It always has been. It's in the next honest sentence that you speak. It's in the next choice that you make to act out of love instead of fear. It's in the way that you listen to the person in front of you. It's the act of showing up, especially on the days that you don't want to. That's the work. But it's definitely not a job, and it's not really work. It's a practice. It's not a destination. I mean, the universe isn't going to judge you, on your resume. It's not interested in your promotions or your quarterly reports. It's not. The only performance review that really matters is basically, hey, did you do the work? Did you do the real great work? Did you do that? Did you have the courage to become yourself? That's the only question that matters. And you answer it in every single day with every single choice. Every single choice that's guided by your authentic and infinite spirit. So long as you're making those decisions from that place, from that space, you'll be doing the work. You won't need a job anymore. You won't need one anymore because you'll be living your work. You'll be building your dreams instead of living in those nightmares. Goosebumps. I've got them. So yeah, that's the spirit of this matter. That's the spirit of work. Now get to work. Get to work.